Just days after the school shooting in Texas, a local middle school received threats alluding to a school shooting. Western Mass News reporter Paris Dunford takes a look at how common these threats are, and she joins us live with what she's learned. Paris.
Chris, local officials say threats like these are becoming increasingly more common, and they say these threats seem to increase around high-profile tragic events like the ones in Texas. Just days after a gunman entered an elementary school in Texas, killing 19 children, a social media threat suggested someone might do the same to West Springfield Middle School. Western Mass News obtained the threat that was circling on the social media platform Snapchat. It reads, quote, "If you go to WSMS, I feel bad for you," with gun emojis. It goes on to say, "If you don't want to die, stay home on May 27th, Friday, 2022. Mayor Will Reichelt tells us he's seen a lot of these types of threats during his time as mayor.
7 years that I've been here, this is, and accounting for COVID, we've had at least a dozen probably of these things happening.
Thankfully, all of those threats were investigated and determined to be unsubstantiated. However, these threats seem to increase after mass shootings like the one in Texas.
And it's usually younger kids. It's Snapchat and social media messing around, thinking they're funny, trying to get a day off or something. And we put a ton of staff time into this, and obviously even myself, we lose sleep over these things. So it's frustrating that these things happen, but I think in the day and age we are with social media, it's going to probably become more prevalent, unfortunately.
Although each threat turns out to be unsubstantiated, the West Springfield Police Department takes each claim serious and investigates it. And the same goes for the Holyoke Police Department. This year, they've had 2 threats of their own at the high school, written on the bathroom wall.
We send detectives up. They will take photographs of it. They then coordinate with the officers that are our SROs. And if it's actual handwriting, we then coordinate with school staff to see if they recognize the type of handwriting.
The department also increases patrols and even utilizes metal detectors on the day the threat is for. The West Springfield Police Department is still investigating the source of that threat. There was an increased police presence at school today. Reporting live in West Springfield, Paris Dunford for Western Mass.